Lego Death Star Clone Part 1.5 Bag 1 continued. So here you go, fans, we have started the build of the Lego Death Star Clone. Again, this would have been set 75159 Lego set, that is, but this is a clone. So far everything's gone together great, and as you can see we have built up the base plate. This is the base of what our Death Star is going to stand on, and it's looking good. We're now going to start to build on top of that, and I just wanted to show you the foundation before we do any more. So we're starting to see a shape now. You can see with these angled pieces here that we put on, absolutely vivid it. We're going to start to build more things onto the plate itself, and then eventually do our flat cover. So you're up to date, let's get it on. And wow, there you have it. Look at that. What does that look like? It is absolutely brilliant. Just filled up with the big plates. We've got some more slopes just shaping the sides of. You can see the actual shape there now that I've got into view. Middle was just 1x8, 1x10. I will turn it over for you just so as you can see the biggest. There you can actually see the plates better in more definition with the outlines, but believe me, that's lovely and solid. You can't fault that. Now let's see what comes next. So you know what I'm like, we've started to build on our plates. As you can see, we've got our little slopes, we've got our little cylindrical things with our little hooks that we push in. We know that there's going to be a black piece of pipe that goes around there, and then we've got our darker grey slopes in the middle. You know what I'm like, once we start building, I love it. There we go, we're going to start to build up in the middle. Here we go. So I hope you can see we've been definitely building up. We've built up in the centre. That looks pretty nice. It's pretty stable. We've got some little barrels of red, if you can just about see at the back, and the blue, and then we've added these little side clips here, and then a 2x2 on the top just to hold it in place. What I really wanted to show you is we've put in this piece of black tubing now that you can see. I think there'll be some more of these. There's another massive big piece in there, so in the spares bag, in fact I can just show you the end of it there. It's a really long piece, that, sorry for the fast movement, but we're carrying on this build now. It's really enjoyable, and I'll see you in a bit. And that is the end of part 1.5, which is the end of bags 1. And I hope you can see why we split it into 2 parts, because they were quite intensive builds, the TIE Fighter and the minifigs, or TIE Advanced TIE Fighter maybe, whatever, and then the actual beginning of the base of the Death Star. We if I can get into the light, there you can see our barrels, I hope. Basically, as you can see, we've stepped up and out in these sections, all the same. We have a movable flap here. I'm not going to move it, but it does ratchet, it does go up and down for whatever. We have our red barrels here, or whatever, on the thing. As you can see, we've joined up our middle sections with plates. You know, that's a 2x8 and then smaller. And if you can see there, probably better in the light, you can see how we built up the brick formations, giving it the sort of inverse step form, and it's looking pretty good. I like how we've got the little lights on the end and things like that. And here's a look at our rail, provided I can get it into the light to show you. That's me knocking it. It went on quite well once I'd found the right size piece. Everything, and you can see it looks quite good. There's no bends in it. Absolutely brilliant. And I can honestly say if I come out a little bit, it looks quite good. Yes, you got your barrels in the shadow, if you like, you can't help that. But that's just the way it is. And I've really enjoyed the build, I've had no problems. One thing I will quickly bring up while I'm thinking about it, in regards to the bricks. And I've heard a lot of people say this before, and I'm going to say exactly the same. Some of these bricks are really sharp edges. If you're with young children, I'd be careful. I think you could possibly cut yourself. They are that sharp. The bigger the brick, you know, especially when you press it. It's all right if you're pressing from the top, no problems at all. Doesn't affect the connectivity, but it is a little bit sharp. So I just thought I'd bring your attention to that. Other than that, absolutely amazing. And with that, if you've enjoyed this little video of the beginnings of the Death Star, then please give us a thumbs up, hit that like button for me. And if you want to drop a few comments in the box about the bricks, whatever, there it looks, everything's gone together, there's no missing parts when I think about it. Just drop a few comments in the box. And if you want to follow us on to part 2 tomorrow, which will be bags 2, all you have to do is click on that subscribe button if you haven't done it already. Yeah, it's been a real nice build. Clutch power is really good, as I say. Nothing wrong with this set at all so far, fingers crossed. With that, anybody who's watched this little video, thanks very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am building it, and I hope to see you all tomorrow. And with that, you know the score, you know the drill. My name's Kev, I am Square Ghost, and I'll see you all on the flip side.